Good morning, children. How are you all? I hope you all are good and fine. Yes, let's start our class for 4th class science. Remaining today, we will continue our lesson. Yes, what is our lesson name? Our lesson name is an plants preparing and storing food. Today we will complete our lesson. Only one topic remain. In last class we learned till flow of energy in living things. Today we will start here from interdependence of plants, animals and human beings. How there are interdependent on each other, plants, animals and human beings. Animals and human beings need food to eat and oxygen to breathe. They get this from plants. Thus animals and human beings depends on plants. So for animals and human beings, they need what they need to grow and to live, to survive, means they need an energy. They need an food. From the food they are getting the energy. They need an oxygen to breathe. So from where they are getting the food and oxygen, they are getting these from the plants. So thus animals and human beings are depend on the plants. Plants also depend on animals and human beings. Plants need carbon dioxide to prepare food. They get it from animals and human beings who breathe out carbon dioxide. So plants are also depending on animals and human beings. How they are depending means plants, what plants need, they need what plants need, they need an sunlight, oxygen, then they need an sunlight, carbon dioxide, water to prepare the food. So from where they are getting the carbon dioxide? They are getting the carbon dioxide from animals and human beings. So from living things, what they will do? They breathe oxygen and they inhale oxygen, then exhale carbon dioxide. Okay. So both animals, plants and human beings, these three are interdependent on in each other. Next, balance in nature. What would happen if there were fewer plants than animals and human beings? Oxygen and food from plants will not be enough for all the animals and human beings. What happened? Oxygen and food from plants will not enough for all the animals and human beings. They need more energy. In the same way, if there are fewer animals and human beings than plants, the carbon dioxide given out by will not be enough for plants to prepare food. Thus, a balance between various living things is very important for our life on earth. So, in the same way, what happened for fewer animals? What happened? Fewer animals, some animals and human beings and plants, what they need, the carbon dioxide given out by them will not enough for all the plants. Like animals and human beings are not enough the food what they are getting from the plants, so they are not enough for them. So same for plants also, there is not enough the carbon dioxide. So there will be not enough food for plants. So because of these things, there is an important between the balance in nature. So plants, animals and human beings balance is an compulsory in the earth. To maintain this balance, we have to protect both animals and plants. Under wildlife protection programs, wild animals are given special protection in reserve, forest and sanctuaries. So what happened? To maintain the balance between the plants and animals and human beings, what we have to do? We have to protect what we have to do? We have to protect the plants and animals. So under that wildlife protection programs are also animals are given the special protection in the wildlife protection programs. Okay. Programs such as Vana Mahotsav promote the planting of trees and make people aware of the harm caused by the cutting them down. So such programs such as Vana Mahotsav, what these programs will do means they promote to planting the more trees, and they used to say the human beings about the importance of plants. They have to not to cut down them. So I hope you all understood the lesson. Today we completed our first lesson. In next class we will see our objective, and today's your homework is these 3 new words is given. No, you have to write in one time in your notes and submit the homework. All should do compulsory homework.